Life in the isolated Swiss villages, isolated people in the Swiss mountains. Switzerland, known for its stunning landscapes, the timeless charm of its alpine villages, and the serene beauty that seems untouched by time. But beyond the postcard images, there exists a world few have seen, where life is slower, quieter, and deeply connected to the land. Welcome to the isolated villages of the Swiss Alps. Here in the highlands of Switzerland, thousands of people live far from the hustle and bustle of city life. These villages are scattered across the mountains, connected by narrow, winding roads, often impassable in the winter months. Meet Peter, a farmer who has lived in the same village for over 50 years. With his family, he tends to his cattle, grows his own food, and has learned to rely on the land for survival. It's a way of life that's been passed down for generations. Life here is simple. We work hard, but we have everything we need: fresh air, clean water, and the mountains. It's peaceful, but it's also a lot of work. The isolation can be both a blessing and a challenge. The harsh winters demand resilience. No one can afford to be careless. Snowstorms can block the roads for days, leaving families isolated from the outside world. And yet there is a deep sense of community here. People help one another when times are tough. In these small, tight-knit communities, everyone knows each other. Neighbors become like family, and the village cafe or tavern is where stories are shared and connections are strengthened. You might live alone in your house, but you're never really alone in the village. We're all here for each other. For the younger generations, life in the mountains can be both enchanting and challenging. Lena, a young schoolteacher, chose to stay in her village after graduating. For her, it's a life of balance between tradition and the modern world. It's not always easy to live here. We don't have all the conveniences of the city, but I love the quiet. The mountains are my home, and the people here are my family. Yet, despite the isolation, the allure of the Swiss Alps draws people from all over the world. Visitors come for the hiking, the skiing, and the unparalleled beauty of nature. But for the people who live here, this is not a vacation. This is home. Life here may seem remote, but it is far from stagnant. The people of these villages are deeply connected to their heritage, holding on to old traditions while adapting to the changing world around them. The challenges of isolation have shaped a way of life that is as timeless as the mountains themselves. As night falls on the Swiss mountains, there is a quiet that fills the air. No rush, no noise, just the sound of the wind through the trees. For the people who live here, this is the rhythm of life.
A slower pace, but one rich with meaning, community, and connection to nature. In the Swiss mountains, life is lived in harmony with the land. It may be isolated, but here people find peace. And that peace, they say, is worth everything. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Switzerland's isolated villages. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and share. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. This video would be a beautiful, contemplative exploration of life in Switzerland's isolated villages, showcasing both the beauty and challenges of mountain living, while emphasizing themes of community, tradition, and the deep bond between people and nature.